And I hope not. I hope not. Hey, yo, what's up? App Online? Yeah, what's up, App Online? Just waiting for this target to hit. Hopefully we get it. Hopefully it doesn't bounce at 43. Oh, okay. Hopefully we don't see the bull step up here. Hopefully it goes all the way down to that target. That would be nice. Oh, Santiago, what's up? What's up, Santiago? It's been a while. Have you gone back from your vacation? Vindicate me, damn it. Hit that target and vindicate me. Mm. Have you done any trading? Have you been traveling? Okay. That's what's up. And you say you're working on your beauty online store? There we go, baby. Hit that damn. Don't you don't you dare. Don't you dare bounce. Vindicate your boy. Are you talking about on YouTube or I would assume if you're referring to YouTube, I would assume you would change your name through your settings or through your account. I'll make that assumption. Oh, come on, dude. Actually, I don't know. I guess whatever your account name is going to show up. I know that if you go into your studio, or actually, I don't know. If you go into your studio, I think there is an option to change your name. Hey, what's up, Alfred? If you go to YouTube Studio, there's an option to change your name, I think, or your display name at least. Let me see. Oh my God, gold. Why? Ah, damn. Ugh. All right. Yeah, if you go into your YouTube Studio under customization, you should be able to change your handle. You should be able to change it. Man, that is some bullshit, man. That is some bullshit. Mm, mm, mm. Hey, yo, what's up, Cave Trader? Mm. Man, how is gold so good at doing that? That's crazy. That's so crazy. Mm. That's crazy. That's crazy. It got so close to the target and then bounced. What's up with that? Mm. Mm. Yeah. Mm. Uh, Good to have you back, Santiago. Good to have you back. Good to have you back. Dude, I don't know, man. I know that Trump is supposed to be meeting with Xi. I don't know if that's already happened already. I guess I can look at the economic calendar and see if it's something that's already happened. Oh, so it looks like FX Street finally. Okay, they don't lazy load anymore. Okay, all right, all right. So the meeting is at 9 p.m. Let me make sure this is Central Time. Oh, so it's at 2 a.m. The meeting is going to be at 2 a.m. Or, is this thing set correctly? Okay, yeah, it's set correctly. So at 2 a.m. Yep. Mm, all right. Looks like we just have to be in this trade for interesting. And so I'm not gonna be able to move it up. Huh. Yeah, Katie, I'm in a short. Uh, I was able to nag the top. You know, the thing about this trade is that you know how many times gold stopped me out of this damn thing? Gold stopped me out of this trade about a couple of times before it actually went. And gold is still playing with me because I could have gotten this target hit the first time instead of hoping for price to hit this thing again. God damn. Now I trade now with gold I trade minis. I try to keep it with one mini, but I think I'm gonna gradually work my way up to like 5 or something like that. You're in short too? Mm. Mm. Hopefully this thing doesn't just shoot up, but I think it shoots up. Hopefully, because I mean this is a big move down. I just hate the fact this thing missed me by a couple of ticks. I just hate that. I'm not taking profits. If it comes back and stops me out, whoop de doo. Just come back and get this bit back tomorrow. But on a serious note, hopefully this thing is my damn target because I'll probably go to bed mad if this thing comes back and stops me out. Yeah. He said long. Actually, once we get out of this trade, I'm gonna look at shit. I'm gonna look at the flow because I saw a lot of flow come in at the end of the day, and I haven't looked at it yet, but we'll see what the flow is. We'll see because a lot of flow came in at the end of the day. Or I'm sorry, a lot of dark pool came in at the end of the day. You can see that the data right now is mixed, but it really don't mean nothing because shit, there was hammering puts and all these puts expired worthless. So we'll see. Well, I guess some people got not. I guess some people got paid if they held, but nah, because those things expired today. By the time this thing hit 32, they was already worthless. There was no premium in those contracts. So anybody that bought 632 puts on Tuesday. I mean, even though it went into the money today, those puts were completely worthless. And the crazy thing is they were sweeping. They were like they put 1.8 million into this today, into puts today. Dang, I wish I looked at that. Look how much money they put into these puts. And this was right before FOMC. They put millions of dollars into these puts. I wish I looked. Well, I wasn't even in front of my desk, but man, if I had this, if I was trading the Qs and I saw $1 million, shit, I would have bought. I would have full ported puts too. Yeah. Nah, Katie, I'm only trading one contract. Santiago, what are you trying to trade? Because I mean, if it's bookmap, then the thing with bookmap channel is pretty decent. He has all the bells and whistles over there. If you're talking about with gold, Alfred sent me one. I forgot what it's called though. Um, yeah, Alfred sent me one. I just forgot what it's called. For whatever reason, I don't know if it was his live or if it was me. It just seems like every time I pulled up his channel, uh, the feed stopped being live, and I don't know if it was him or I don't know, so I just stopped looking at it. Yes, it is. Bookmap is. Bookmap is. I mean, these are all order flow tools. It really depends on uh what brings the most value to you. Bookmap is just like the tape, is just visualized. It's visualized in a heat map. So I mean, there's nothing special about one order flow tool from the next. Like a candle, or what is it called? Footprint charts is if you prefer to look at the candles. Um, it has it in that format. Bookmap is a heat map, so it just shows you visually where the orders are versus reading the ladder or the tape or whatever people call it nowadays. So if you're just looking for an order flow tool, just find one that's you find more comfortable or that you can use in real time so you can make trading decisions. I don't I think this thing's gonna pop up, but I hope I'm wrong. Hopefully this thing pushes down because that was nasty for it to not hit my target. I don't think Bookmap gives discount codes. But I mean, if you're just looking, I mean, what are you trying to accomplish with Bookmap? Because, like I said, there's a bunch of free Bookmap channels. There's a lot of them. If you're trading the Nasdaq, think with Bookmap is a good chat. Well, I mean, I guess you have to ignore the chat, or shit, or inverse the chat. But I think with Bookmap is a good channel for Bookmap. There's so many Bookmap channels, so many. But if you just want Bookmap for yourself and you want to be able to control what you're looking at, then I mean, no, Katie. I want this target. I want to trade from supply to support. I hate leaving money on the table. I hate it. I've been in this trade for it's been running for an hour and 16 minutes so far in this trade. Yeah, okay. No, I want to stop seeing as period. I mean, yeah, you're correct about that, Katie. You're correct. I just don't move my stop. I don't adjust my. I don't adjust the position. Either it's going to hit my target or it's going to hit my stop. There's no in between that. I mean, it sucks because I mean, this thing was so close to my hitting my target the first time. Now I have to hope that there's enough momentum to go through these lows and not pop back up. But I'm gonna leave shit. If it doesn't hit, if it pops back up and chop, well, you know, I hope it doesn't come to that. Hopefully, we can see some momentum and it breaks down here. But I'm not gonna move my stop. Mm. Okay. Well, I think this thing pops back up though. Yeah, I think so too, Santiago. That's what I'm hoping. I mean, if this thing breaks out to the upside, then it's highly likely that this trade will turn into a loser, which sucks. It sucks because all this thing had to do was hit my damn target, man. God damn. Gold? Shit. All right. Okay. All right. I mean, gold did this to me earlier today. I mean, I really don't know what it is. I really don't know. I really don't know. Like it bothers me. I mean, I know the Nasdaq does it all the time, but gold always seems to always find a way to do this. It always like to stop. I'll show you what I'm talking about after we get out of this trade or before the stream ends. But gold did this to me earlier. It just seems like gold has just been like it's been like missing my entries, bouncing away, rejecting away from my target. It's like, dude, like what the hell? Gold? Oh shit. Oh, is it? Is it messing up? Oh crap. Man. Now the software is not working, huh? Now the software is not working. Hmm. Okay. Oh shit. My bad, Santiago. No, it's not you. It's apparently me. Apparently. Is it doing that static thing that it used to do? Doing that static thing, huh? Fuck. Yeah, gain weight. Honestly, I'm dang. Did we just become best friends? All right, how about now? Did we just become best friends? Good for now. Okay. Hopefully that fixed it. OBS. I mean, we appreciate that OBS is a open source free tool to use, but is it okay? Did it start buzzing again? It's good now. Okay. All right. But dude, it's always doing something stupid. It's always doing something stupid. Smith can't even get a decent stream in because the software is always doing something stupid. Oh, speaking of Smith, so he finally got back. So Smith actually took a payout from his personal account. He paid himself. He said he took out everything that he had in the account and only left 2K. So he has 2K in the account now. God damn. So he paid himself out. I was happy to hear that. I was happy to hear that. Mhm. I think so, yeah. I asked Smith that he was streaming tonight. He said that he's going to catch up on some sleep, but I already know that that's cold. That nah, I just want to trade in private. Smith doesn't go to sleep. Smith is kind of conditioned to be this way. I mean, he's been deployed and he had these sleep schedules. where he's up all night, and I think he's just used to it. He doesn't go to sleep. He does not go to sleep. That's why I said that we might be best friends today, Game Weight. Like me and Gay Weight was on the same page today. We was on the same page today. Mm. Mm. Yep, that's definitely correct. Mister said he's just going to start off with the 2K. Honestly, I'm surprised he left that money in his account that long. At least with me, when I have too much money in my account, I tend to do stupid shit. I tend to do stupid shit. Like I start gambling. And I convince myself, oh my God, you got all this money. But when I first start out, I'm very picky about the trades I take. But as the account grows, it's like, you got the money. Go ahead, take it. Take the risk. Get in. Get in. Get in. You got the money. I mean, shit, you got a 5K account. That means you got $499 of drawdown. Get in. Get in. Well, gain weight. I was actually so the crazy thing is I was actually going to get long at 43. So initially I was going to get long here, but I got the short before the long presented itself. So if I got in at 43, because I was going to get in at 43.3, I would have been in 5 points of drawdown. 36. The crazy thing is, if I got, I mean, this is a what is it called? A double-edged sword, right? Because I would have gotten at 43. Well, it would have hit my 10-point target. So I would have got 10 points. So I'll be out of this right now. But if I was in at 43, where my target is exactly where my stop would have been. So this is a double-edged sword. If I got in long, I would have gotten stopped out and I would have been pissed. But because I'm short, I wanted it to hit my target. But if it hit my target, I would have been stopped. So an alternate version of Sherm that took this trade long was like, oh, fuck, it's going to hit my damn stop. Fuck. And then it bounces up and then it hits his target. So hopefully the alternate version of Sherm that took that long is vindicated and satisfied. And so that this version of Sherm can get his target hit, damn it. Ugh. Crazy how that works, huh? I would have got stopped out. Oh my God. I just realized that. So I don't know how to feel about that. I really don't know how to feel about this situation right now. Should I be happy? Or should I be pissed? Or maybe a mixture of both? Hmm. I'm hearing a lot about them. I'm hearing about, but is Lucid a new firm? Because y'all guys know how I feel about just giving my information to just all kind of firms that pops out of nowhere. I haven't looked into them personally, but actually, I mean, shit. I mean, I guess we can do it now. I mean, we're just waiting. So lucid trading, trade with clarity. I mean, if I'm going to make a trading decision in terms of they got 45% off the 50Ks. So I would have to see what is their payout structure because that's what matters, right? I mean, we don't care about how much we pay for the accounts. We care about when it's time to get a payout, will it fit our strategy? All right. So let's look at this. So payouts. I've been in this trade for an hour and 30 minutes. All right. All right. So how do Lucid Pro payouts work? So that's probably their pro account is probably like their live account or something like that. Gain weight me shit. I mean, we're like I said, we became best friends. That shit pissed me off. I didn't like how that just randomly bounced either. I didn't like that. It was just so random. All right, so it looks like there are general requirements for a payout. You must not violate any trading rules, terms and conditions, or the Lucid Direct account agreement. The profit split is trader receives 100% of the first 10K in payouts, and then afterwards is a 90-10 split. So I mean that's pretty cool. Minimum trading days, you must place at least one trade on. Okay, so it's 8 trading days. So is trading 8 days important to you? Is that a deal breaker? Do you care? Because you have to trade for a minimum of 8 trading days to qualify for a payout. A consistency rule. So actually, so not only are you trading 8 days at a minimum, they also have a 20% consistency rule. So does that 20% consistency rule, is that a deal breaker for you? Is that something that you want to adhere to? Because you're going to have to. And it's saying so payout profit goal. So this is similar to oh, so my bad. That's for their this is for their straight to live account. Cuz I was like this kind of looks like what's it called? Tradeify's, and I had to look at it. So yeah, this is their direct account. So I was reading the wrong thing, my bad. Uh so what is Lucid Pro? Okay. All right, so there's a 35% consistency rule. So it looks like that's across the board. That's a 30% consistency rule. Uh, it's a minimum of so I don't know if that's the regular count because I guess it's the So it's 5 trading days. So with the Lucid Pro account, it's 5 trading days with a 35% consistency rule for to earn a payout. Yeah. Gold, are you going to play around with it or what? You know what? Whatever, man. Whatever. 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 I mean, if honestly, this it's very similar to Tradeify in my opinion. It's similar to Tradeify. It's almost as if it's an exact copy. It's the same thing, in my opinion. It's my opinion. Because when I was reading the rules, it was like, am I reading a Tradeify FAQ? Hmm. Does trade day rebill, or do you have to? Because I'm looking at my dashboard and on trade day, does I don't think it rebuilds, or at least if they do rebuild, they're making it hard. Shit. Okay, so it rebuilds. I was like, dude, where's this information at? It's not even telling me when I bought these accounts because I don't even know. I bought these accounts while I was high on tilt, so I don't know when I bought them. Vindicate me. Oh, come on. No way. Ah, man. No way. Man, that is so frustrating. It's gold. I mean, dang, did you find out that I was talking to your sister or something? That I sent a "Hey, big head" text to your mom? I mean, what's really going on here? First, you're gonna miss my whole target, and then you're gonna bounce at it? This is done deliberately. Shit. Dude, it's like I'm talking about the momentum literally stopped at my target. Like, where's all that momentum? Shit. KD, don't say that out loud. Don't say that out loud. Baby, I don't even know who Silver is. Silver who? I don't know who that is. Baby, all I trade is you. I don't take trades on anything else. I don't know what Katie's talking about. You talk about Silver. I don't know who that is. Thank you. Oh my God. Thank you. Vindication. God damn. Thanks, baby. You know, you know, I only got eyes for you. I only trade you. Yo, oh my God. Oh my God, dude. Ah, you know how many times gold stopped me out right here? Do you know how many times she stops me at? Like, dude, she kept popping up and I would go short. Then she popped up again and stopped. I was like, man, you stupid. Like, gold was messing with me in this damn trade, man. Messing with me in this trade. Look at that, man. Almost hits the target, man. Almost hit it. I was like, dude, why didn't it fill? And it does that, man. Gold has just been doing that all freaking day, man. All right, let's put this in the. I took 3 trades on gold today. God damn, man. We'll go over those trades real quick, man. I took like 3 of them. All winners, except for well, actually, they weren't all winners. I forgot. I forgot. Gold did something to me that I just can't forgive. So what gold did, you see this little drop right here? Gold missed, like she tagged my order. So the same thing that she did when she bounced at my target, she rejected off of my order and did not fill it. And so I missed out on this big drop. So you know I went on tilt and I hit daily loss limit in that account. You know I went on tilt when she did that shit. Just for her to come back, I would have been 1 point in drawdown and I would have actually made the money that I needed to make that day. I'm gonna take this as a learning experience, but man, the gold pissed me off, man. Yeah, she pissed me off. Anyway, my entry was 940, 974.8. My exit was actually shit. I forgot because I know I moved it 339.37.9 or 937.9. 937.9. And the result, man, it was a winner, but it didn't feel like it. God damn. God damn. Anyway, trade review. I took the short after the sweep of the double top. Yeah, man, gold was just being nasty here because I was keeping a tight stop. Stop. It's nasty. Anyway, so gold did it again. I left the limit. I didn't know this got filled, so I wasn't able to record it the way I wanted to because I just left the limit. It just got filled. So gold did this to me too. So look at that. Look how gold just literally reject just one tick away from my target, and then she pulls back. She pulls back. I was like, dude, what the actual hell, man? And then it finally hits the target. And okay, yeah. So okay, all right. Gold, 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 gold. I was gold blooded. Shit. All right, man. I'm gonna lock this account until tomorrow. Or well, I'm gonna just lock the account all day. I'm gonna lock it because that pissed me off. I'll probably trade on tilt in the morning or some shit because of that. I mean, we're almost done, man. We made about almost 4K in that move. Um, man. Mm. Mm. Ugh. And where was all this bearish momentum? Where was that at? All right, so let's get into the practice account. We something else could be setting up right now. Hmm. 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 Yo, congratulations on that, Santiago. Congratulations. Hmm. Santiago, are you trading gold more or are you still trading Nasdaq? Oh yeah, so let's talk about the Nasdaq, man. Let's talk about what happened in the Nasdaq. I'm just I'm just proud. I'm just proud. We caught the top and we caught the bottom in yesterday's NA meeting. We caught the top and bottom and top. Really proud of that. Really proud of that. Where's the document at? So, huh. So we was looking for 3-7. So this area was a loser. So this was a loser. It price just ran through this shit, but it stopped perfectly at the 375 range that I was looking at, and that happened to be the session high for yesterday, 378. So if you took that 375 entry, man, that was a beautiful short right back down. And it's almost like a 200-point move to the downside. And for the bottom, we was looking at 2655 for the market to bounce. And lo and behold, low of day. So if we took the 26.55 entry, little bit of drawdown. So it basically went from the low to the high. So I was really proud of that. And this is why I always say that no matter what the news is, all the market does is all the news does is facilitate the trade. It's going to go where it was already going to go. The only thing the news does is makes the process faster. That's all it does. That's why I tend to not even pay attention to news, because as long as I know where my areas of support are, where my areas of potential resistance are, and how to do measured moves, because this was a measured move to the upside, because obviously there's no price to the left. So this was a measured move. The news just facilitates the trade. That's all it does. That's all it does. So uh those were winners for yesterday. The levels that I'm looking for going into tomorrow's session is a range between 26 455, 26 475. And my backup range is 515, 26, 535. I just want to know what kind of systems Game Weight is using that tells him when to go long and short. I want to know what that system is looking for. How the hell does it know when to go long and short and gives you signals and shit? Like and then potential levels. What is it looking for? 25, 975. I know Mohammed had something similar to that. He programmed 5, 25, 895. A weight map. Gameway should probably commercialize his product and call it weight map, and then it'll probably stop working. But anyway, so all right. So 455, 475, and 515 and 535. If we're going to get a pullback, I'm looking for 975 to about 955 and 915 to about 895. So I do expect because I remember 975. I was looking for 995 one day, but I don't think it never hit. It never pulled back to this range right here. It never pulled back. So 95 could be a better entry, but if they don't hold it at 26K, they're going to probably run it. So that's kind of why I kind of shifted it down a little bit. Uh, so about like right there in that area. Okay. So yeah, it's just in this consolidation area right here where we got the initial breakout. I mean, there was enough buyers here on the Nasdaq to push this to all new all-time highs. You can see that from this area, we didn't get a pullback. Well, we kind of got a pullback there, but it got all-time highs. So it broke out, pulled back, broke out, and then it pulled back right into this area. Yesterday's orb low, basically. So if we do see a pullback, I do expect for the market to bounce. I don't think it reverses here, but if price trades into this area, I do expect a potential bounce. But if we don't get that, then I'm looking at an area at 915 to 895. So somewhere in this area right here, kind of under this little low. So we'll see. We'll see if we get it. Tomorrow, I'll be looking at those areas. Mapped weight. Weight map sounds better. Weight map. Whoop they do. So what, gang weight? So what if somebody claims their product as your product as their own? Whoop they do. Whoop they do. That's hilarious. Whoop they do. So what if they call your product their own? Whoop they do. We'll make a new one tomorrow. All right. Well, I really don't place trades on the Nasdaq like that because this chop on the Nasdaq is so unbearable. I'm so accustomed now to trading gold that this chop is painful to watch. It's painful to participate in. Painful. All we want is the old NQ back where you can get filled and instantly your target gets hit. Instantly. Like, what's up with that? All the NQ does is chop. I mean, shit. Look at all this. Like, these are 2,000 tick charts. So that means every candle represents 2,000 transactions. Or I'm sorry, 1,800 to be exact. So every candle is 1,800 transactions, and it's just chopping, and more chop. It's like, God dang, man. And then on top of it, chopping the entire session, you're thinking, I mean, especially if you're in the short, if you're in this short, you're thinking, oh my God, I mean, when is the other shoe going to drop? When is this thing going to break out and stop me out and then go in my direction? Alfred said that the Nasdaq moved 200 points. It moved 200 points, but it took it all day to do it. And I wasn't talking about this session. I'm talking about the session earlier today. You can't. I mean, if you're saying that this is not chop, then I mean, my bad, bro. I understand that people will fight to the death to defend Nasdaq, no matter what she does. I mean no harm. I come in peace. I'm just speaking on what I'm observing on the charts. That's it. I mean, this is trading. I mean, yeah, gain weight. Well, I mean, I'm not. I didn't. I'm not asking for your strategy, gain weight. I'm just asking, what the hell is your program looking for? That's all I want to know. Like, what is it looking for? Mm.
Hmm.
That's definitely true, cave trader. People don't last too long in this game because, well, shit, I do the same thing. I've had so many profitable strategies that I just throw away after I get bored with them. Mm, Because I know what I want. I want to be able to trade in any condition. Mm. I want to be able to trade in any condition. I might as well just take this off, man. There's just no point in doing it. I hate waiting. I guess how what I imagine, I try to put myself in a situation where it's the last day until payout. The one thing that I hate the most is I'm looking for a good setup, but the market randomly just pushes the exact amount of money or points that I need to get a decent payout. Like all out of nowhere, it randomly bounces 10 points. It's like, well, where the F did that come from? Just randomly bounces 10 points. Nowhere near support or supply. It just bounces or does random shit. And it's like, well, what the heck? What the hell did I just miss? Why did it just bounce 10 points there? Because that's all I needed was 10 points. And then I get in on a good setup and then the market wants to chop and take 3 hours just to get the 5 points. So it's like, well, what the heck? I want to be a part of those momentum moves. So how do I get into those? Like, where are those happening at? That's what I want. Whoop de doo. You're going to fight to get out this bitch. Mm, mm. It's not that I abandoned the orb. It's just that I don't trade the Nasdaq anymore. It's the orb was kind of like the last straw with justifying trading the Nasdaq. I don't know. I can't or I can do anything. I don't like using that word can't. I don't like using absolutes when I speak, but I just don't like how the Nasdaq trades right now. Hopefully she gets a lot better. Hopefully. I don't like trading on one side of the market. I don't like feeling like I'm trading in an area of supply and I'm sweating bullets because the bulls can come in at any point and stop me out before the trade actually works. I don't like that. I don't like it. I want to be able to trade at supply and trade at support. I want to trade on both sides of the market because if you miss that one opportunity that the market gives for a good dip and you miss that buy, you really don't get a really good setup after that unless you're aggressively trading the market. Oh, actually, let's look at that. 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 Because they were hitting. All right. So, all right. I think that's probably what they were doing because they were coming in with dark pools at the end of the day. So 632. Hmm. All right. So looks like the market is probably going to go up because they were hitting 632 at the end of the day. So they got 1.4 million contracts that they bought at the lows. And you can see in the after hours, they dipped right back into this area right here in the after hours. So we could see a move all the way up to 640 tomorrow. So oh shit, 640, 650. So I would kind of keep my eye on that area. If you trade the Qs, I would definitely keep my eyes on that area because they bought the dip. The dip has been bought. Now, if they rejected, now we know that if it breaks below 632, then 632 is going to be resistance. That's not financial advice. They got 4.1 million contracts at this level or shares at this level. I apologize. Dark pools are shares, not contracts. These are not options. This is dark pool levels. So they got 4.1 million shares at this level. And the same thing with SPY. So they was hitting SPY up and they was hitting Qs. So I do expect a big move going higher tomorrow. The gamma is still positive, so we're still in a positive environment. And that means that every dip will get bought when we're in a positive environment. Now, if we start to see some negative gamma, then the opposite is true. It means that every bounce will get sold into. Sell the rips, buy the dips. Okay. So that's interesting. Hmm. Oh, okay. I was like, okay. It's like, why is that different? I forgot. I don't have it on the options. Cool. Okay. Mhm. Gateway says that his software is telling him that it's a trap. So if I'm understanding this correctly, Gangway, it's telling you where trap buyers and sellers are, and it suggests what levels or price levels that price could go to. That'll be a very interesting. That'll probably be very informative information to have. Um, hmm. You know, gain weight, I was looking at 950, 949, 950, because there's like a range there on gold. I wonder if price is going to go, yeah, like right here. It's like a range right here. So I wonder if price is going to tap into that. But and then because you got the resistance right here, you have the trend line going down, you have price trending. But overall, though, well, yeah, I mean, price is still trending to the downside. I mean, even though overall you got your low, you got your high, it swept the lows, but it's still downtrending now. Hmm. Hmm. Max Pain. Hmm. I mean, that's a very old school way of trading. Very old school because that's actually what that's actually the foundation of how I trade because as I've shared before, I only took in information from old school traders where they didn't have the fancy software. They bought and sold into stops and they used stops to, I mean, well, the market used stops to fuel the market higher. So they would look for areas where traders would be in the most pain and trade into it. And that's where the price action would come into because, like, right here, as an example, just as like as an example, obviously, this is where the bulls are trying to buy. Their stops is underneath this low. Uh, they failed to take the market higher, so price traded into their stops, which sold the market lower. And this is where a lot of older traders or more experienced traders would get in and sell into buyer stops for a nice winner to the downside. So if gain weight software is just automating that process and making it easier to see because it's hard to well it's not hard but when the market is moving in real time you can miss things in real time and if you just have a software that's always looking for that then that's pretty cool. I do it the caveman way apparently. I do it the caveman way. I had to look for it. Mm, uh, so we'll see. And like I said, I have to shake the Nasdaq because I see the resistance, but do I trust this? Hell no. I don't trust any of it. Oh shit. I don't trust it. I don't. We got trend line resistance. We got resistance right here. I don't trust it. I don't trust it. But I wouldn't be surprised if it works here. No. You know what, Alfred? Kind of going back to what you said earlier about the orb and when we started trading the orb. Honestly, it's just the way that my mind is wired. That's it. If it's too simple, I will overcomplicate it and then solve the problem. My mind is just it's wired to solve complicated problems. If it's too simple, it's just uh I guess I'm trying to say that I don't like uh simple I don't like things to be simple. If it's a simple strategy, it don't even mean nothing. At least that's how I feel. I guess that makes sense because I mean the generation I come from, it's hard work. Hard work You had to work harder than the person that was next to you. You have to be able to do something that somebody else can't do for a cheaper price. I mean, it was very competitive. Without the internet, it was a very competitive generation. And now that we have the internet and it simplifies things and we have tools that simplify complicated problems, it's like, oh, what the hell? Mhm. Well, yeah, that's true. Props. I would get props. Uh, Honestly, I don't know. I'll probably do half and half because I don't have a negative opinion about props. I really don't. I mean, props have I've extracted a lot of money. Well, props has been very beneficial, uh, but they've also been detrimental, I guess, too, because like I shared before, I prefer. I haven't. Oh, sorry. As I said before, it's been for whatever reason, it's been kind of it's been a challenge to get back on track because I just it's not motivating enough. I want to. It's just that, man, all the work, the consistency I have to put in again. It's like it's. I've crossed the finish line. I've accomplished. I mean, all you really can accomplish with firms. I mean, I accomplished it. So there's really no real. Anyway, so it's been a challenge. I guess I'm saying all that is it's been a challenge to get back on track. And what I mean by that is we take good trades. It's not the trades. It's I just start gambling. That's the problem. I just have to stop gambling. And once I stop gambling, then okay, we'll get back to the payouts. But but I think I'm getting better. Honestly, I think I'm getting better because I've caught myself. I've caught because I'm in obvious. Oh, it's a habit for sure. It's a habit. But I've caught myself, and every time I try to start gambling, I lock my account, which is which has been helpful. I'm aware that I do these things. So that's always the first step. I'm aware that I do it, but it doesn't mean that I'm going to stop doing it because I'm aware of it. It's just going to be like, well, this is what I want to do and I'm going to do it. And then I get into the habit of trying new strategies out. Oh, let me see if this will work. Let me see if that'll work. And it's just I don't stay focused. I just don't. But I am working to change that. And we're going to change it. Because what Alfred, Cave Trader's about to get a payout. Everybody that's been working towards a payout. Smith with his epic run in his personal account. And all the work that I'm doing is just going nowhere. Like I said, we take great trades. It's just that it's going nowhere. It's not focused. We'll take a great trade and then I get bored, gamble, then go on tilt because, oh my God, I lost money, and go on tilt, blow the account. after I blow the account, sit back and think, oh shit, what the god damn, I blew the account. Now I have to start over. Hmm. So I've been kind of in that I've been in a cycle. I've been in a circle. I can kind of get out of that circle. It's just that I'm not motivated to get out of that circle. But that's why the futures trading desk account, I'm taking that super serious. I'm gonna take it serious. That's why it's one trade a day. Either we win or lose. We'll come in. We'll take a setup. We'll take the setup that presents itself. I'm really taking that account serious. The same way how we got the 20K with the Apex account by taking it day by day, I'm gonna do the same thing in that account. And once it becomes a live account, we'll continue to do the same thing. I'm doing really well in this Top Step account, which because I'm not really, like I said, I'm not necessarily gambling in the Top Step account. I guess I'm gambling in terms of the big targets that I'm looking for, because I'm looking for a 36-point target on gold. 36 points on, and gold doesn't give 36 points up easy. You kind of have to be at the right spot at the right time. So I guess technically I am still kind of gambling on those Top Step accounts, because 36 points is like, or actually, yeah, is it 36 or 39 points? I think it's 30. Yeah, it's 36 points. Yeah, it's 36 points on gold. So, hmm. Yeah, I mean, I'm capable of doing it for sure. I'm definitely capable of doing it. I mean, I hold myself accountable, gain weight. I mean, I don't sit here and lie to myself. I don't lie to myself, and I don't lie to you guys. I'm very honest and open. I understand that I have certain things that are double-edged swords in my personality. That's the one thing that just kind of blows my mind. The things that makes me successful in real life are the things that's holding me back in trading. Like my persistence and my stubbornness, that is holding me back in trading, because I just can't. My personality just, I'm not no quitter. I don't quit. I mean, I can't even fuck my bitch after quitting. Like I don't quit. I persevere until I get the shit done. If I fall back, I mean, that's fine. I'm gonna get back up and I'm gonna keep moving forward. But that's dangerous in trading, because if I don't close out, because I mean, y'all guys already see, I'm not gonna do it. I mean, that's just not in me. That's not a part of my personality whatsoever. Either it's going to hit my target or it's going to hit my stop. If it hits my stop, I'm liable to go on tilt. It's just a part of my personality, but in the real world, that makes me successful. That allows me to stand out. It allows me to showcase the value that I can bring to any task that I perform. Shit, what usually happens is that uh, I'm mistaken for the person in charge, because it's just my personality. That's just how it's always been. And it's a double. I mean, it's unfortunately that type A personality in trading is just not. Yeah. Anyway, so I'm trying to find a good blend between a more passive personality, which is not me at all, Just kind of calm down. It's like, okay, well, I no, I can't even do it. I can't move my stop in the target. I mean, in the profit, because it might stop me out and hit my target, and that would piss me off because it makes me feel like I quit, or it made me feel like, all right, because if I was more patient, if I waited 5 more minutes or however long I needed to wait, I quit before I got what I wanted, and that's just not me. That's not my personality, and I won't do it. And I'm not doing it. I'm not going to do it. I'm just not. So that's definitely been a challenge to just try to kind of find a compromise. Right now, it's like I can't. So my stop, how many points that I allocate for risk? So I used to have a 36-point stop, but because 18 ticks was enough. Well, I mean, gold has become more volatile. So 18 ticks on gold is no longer in question. You'll get stopped out instantly. But I can't even use a 36 tick stop on gold anymore. And I used to be able to do so. But gold has gotten so damn volatile. It's like 36 ticks ain't nothing. So I went to a 45 tick. And it seems like a 45 tick stop is like barely doing it. And then now I'm using a 54 tick stop. And sometimes that gets like, dude, gold, like chill the fuck out. Chill out. And it's an internal battle because if my 54 tick stop gets hit, that's $540 just gone. And then sometimes gold will kind of stop you out and then go in the direction. Well, Alfred, you know that that's not, yeah, nah. You know I'm not going to do that. You know I'm not going to do that. It's just easier that way because when you're in an emotional state, when you're in a trade and you have every whatever doubt, fear, concern just running through your head all at the same time. It's like, oh my God, this will happen. Oh, that's possible. It's just easier to stay in the trade and hope for the best. If you've done your homework before you got into the trade, it's just easier to hope for the best and hope that the market doesn't chooses or Trump doesn't tweet while you're in your position. It's just easier for me. Because if I take profits, let's just say that I was in right here, right now. Let's just say that I take profits and it goes in my direction or it continues to go in my direction. I'll be giving up a I'll be giving up a good entry because I'll be giving up a good entry right here. If it let's just say that it does this, it gets halfway and then it stops me out right there. But then it never goes back to my entry. It never comes back. And then it continues to go down. So now I got to find a whole brand new entry. And my risk, instead of my risk being up here, now my risk is like maybe right here, maybe right here. And then gold comes and stops me out. And then she just chops me up. And then she goes in my direction. It's just easier just to get in, have my risk right here above the high, above this range, and have my target maybe at these lows or maybe past these lows, endure whatever price action that the market does, and then just get my target versus getting in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out, and in and out. It's just easier. Hmm. Yeah, honestly, gain weight, I agree with that. I think a lot of because if when I go into the metals chat at Top Step, it's a lot of people moving away from the indices going into the metals. It's a lot of people. I remember chiming into the conversation myself because shit, uh, uh, the way that the Nas or the way that gold moves is probably how the Nasdaq used to move, but it trades like the ES. So I don't have to worry about the overshooting crap. As long as I'm trading at structure, I'm good. And I like that. And I like the movement. The Nasdaq is chopping all day, and I just can't stand that anymore. I just can't. Yeah. I mean, I don't think the market goes. I think the market probably. Mm, okay. A lot of I do agree with that game weight. A lot of people do trade gold like the NQ. I had to been I've been humbled by gold plenty of times to know that gold is not the NQ. Gold is not the NQ. And gold is not the NQ. Gold is not the NQ. When she makes a swing high and swing low, she means it. She means it. Mm. Gold anonymous. I probably won't. I mean, right now it's just that gold is trading better than the Nasdaq. I'm and so I'm focused more on gold now. But when the Nasdaq starts acting right, then we can go back to trading the Nasdaq when she starts acting right. So that crazy shit that she does now, chopping and yeah, this is just too much. Because if we get in at the orb, if we took the orb today, we would have got stopped out. So if I waited for the retest of the orb, I would have got stopped out. The orb breakdown stopped out. All this chop, all this it's like damn, it's like trading the ES. I might as well trade the ES if it's going to chop and not follow through. Now I understand that today was FOMC. I get that. I get that. But I mean, you don't have too many opportunities to get in. Little to no opportunity to trade. You get in at New York, you have to be aggressive with your entries, and then you have to hope that it hits your target. I mean, it just chops, 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 chop, chop. I don't I don't have to tolerate that when gold is an option. I don't have to tolerate that type of price action. Gold is going to get the hell? I don't have to tolerate that. Not when gold's around. But at the same time, I do find myself trading gold like she's the Nasdaq, and that's when I start to lose. Like this entry right here, I'm in the sim account, so that's why I took this entry. The only other reason why I would take an entry like this is if gold missed me and I'm aggressively trying to get in. Like this is an aggressive entry on gold for me. Gold just traded 49. This is 8 points away from the area that I was talking to you guys about. I would never take this trade like this if I was in one of my accounts. I would have gotten in at 49.50 like I said I would. So I would have been in at 49 right here at this range that I drawn out. And I would have already been up 8 points. But I would not take this trade like this. This, if I were, this is a Nasdaq tendency that I had to move away from with gold because now I have to be mindful of how many points that gold has traded in one direction because gold likes to at least trade like 10 points and then kind of pull back and then finish the move. But yeah, that's exactly what it is, man. Well, gain weight, shit, it's trading gold would have been inevitable, man. It would have been inevitable. I mean, the reason why so many NASDAQ traders have migrated to gold is because it's moving. No instrument is going to move like that and not get attention. Top step, top step. Yeah, that's me. Okay. Man, I'm considering it, man. Tradeify is doing that straight to funded 45% off their straight to funded accounts. I guess they're trying to get as much people as possible to enter their tournament. I'll trade the tournament account. I think it's next week. I'll trade it. Mm. Ugh. And that's why I don't take entries like that on gold. And this is why I don't recommend taking entries like that on gold. I know a lot of people get caught up in trades like that because she will pull back. If I was in at 49 like I said I was, I would still be in this. Price wouldn't have gone back to my nowhere near my stop up here. And that's why I said that trading right there isn't very aggressive because she will pull back. What I find myself doing is like I said, I don't really care about the trading part. I like the data collection. I kind of figure out the personalities of these instruments and how to properly trade them to be successful. Because if anybody that traded gold right here and got in, it stopped them out, and then now it's rejecting from this area of resistance. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a leg that takes out that low. We'll probably get a leg all the way down to like 17. Nah. Mm, mm. No, sir. No, I did not. I let that trade ride. Was it in Top Step? Did I take that trade in Top Step? Yeah, okay, yeah. So I let it ride. We don't take profits. Either it's gonna hit our TP or it's gonna hit our stop. We don't take profits. Yeah, you see how many times this thing stopped me out before it worked? That's why I just locked the account. Mm. Because I don't want this to go to waste. So I'm just gonna lock the account for today. I mean, we got other accounts that I trade gold in, but this is all on one contract on gold. All I trade is one contract on gold. So right now, if gold continues to trade the way that she's trading, we'll stick with gold. Hopefully she does. Hopefully she doesn't go back to that. Well, actually, I was watching this old video of this guy trading gold, and it seems like unless that was a day where gold was just moving or whatever, it seemed like gold always traded this way. It seems like gold has always been this volatile. I guess around the time that I guess we were when we was looking at gold the first time before I actually started trading it, I guess it would range a lot. Hmm. Or maybe I just picked a bad week to look at it. That's probably what it was because you said it was faster. Really? It was faster? Hmm. Yeah, I must have picked a bad week to look at it then, game weight. Because if I got hit with this type of price action, oh, I would have gotten to the lab with gold a long time ago. I would have been in the lab with gold, back testing the shit out of gold. Seeing is looking for consistencies and patterns and behaviors. Hmm. So if price takes out this range right here, then the next range, the next level of resistance is around 60 on gold. But it actually we okay, so what I think will probably happen is that we'll probably see a rejection from 60. It'll probably pull into 40 somewhere, but then we'll probably take these highs out. Because if you look at this from a let's look at the 5K chart. because as you could see, the market is making higher lows. So we could potentially see the market. I mean, if we don't see a continuation down tonight, but if the market does continue higher, then I'm going to be bullish tomorrow for sure. But the market is trending down though. The market is trending down. But this could be an overall pullback. We made that classic M pattern, double top rejection, and it just pulled back into right now. It pulled back into an area of support. I'll draw that out right here. It pulled back into support right there. Let me see if I can see this better on a 4-hour chart. Yeah, I think you should be able to see it better on a 4-hour. Look at a daily chart. Or maybe a weekly chart is probably. There's nothing in a weekly chart. Yeah, I guess you can see it better. I mean, right there. Yeah, I guess that does make. Yeah, because you can kind of see the doji candle right there, and price breaks out and it pulls back into this area. So to me, this is only a breakout pullback, really. And actually, now that I look at it, this is actually a two-legged pullback as well. So I think we could see some bullishness. This is a two-legged pullback. We'll probably get a retest of like 180 right there. And if the bulls want to continue to go higher, or we'll probably come back down, we'll probably break this range. And we just have to wait to see if the bulls will hold, or I'm sorry, not the bulls, the bears will hold that pullback for a move down. So I guess we have to pay attention to this range and see what the market does. It's going to be at 2 a.m. Central Time. Looks like FX Street. I mean, I guess somebody told them about themselves because this site doesn't lazy load anymore. And it was like, no, y'all need to fix that shit. Because this site was lazy load and I almost stopped. Actually, I did stop using it because it was just annoying. But now I think they fixed it. So that's great. So at 2 a.m. Central Time. So I have this set to Central. So supposedly at 2 a.m. Central Time, Trump and Xi will have a meeting. We'll see. We'll see what happens. You already know gold is going to go crazy. The indices are going to go crazy at whatever is going to be announced. And that's going to be tomorrow. Tomorrow's Thursday. And then Friday, we got PCE on Friday. So there looks like they're releasing PCE on Friday. Hmm. Is it tomorrow? Mm. Hold on, you said by 5 Central Time, market's gonna be wild. So I guess the GDP may. Oh, okay. So the U.S. Bureau of Economic Analysis. Okay. So obviously, I guess we'll end the stream on this note. I know that I've been watching a lot of videos, about people struggling. So I live in Texas, so the groceries, I've been watching some videos and I was like, yo, that is crazy. Some of the grocery prices. I guess we don't experience that down here in Texas. I mean, we're not saying that we got the cheapest groceries, but I can spend $100 and get a decent amount of food. Go to your local HEB. But when the videos I'm seeing where meat is like 20, 30, almost $100, I'm like, yo, what? Who's spending $100 on food, on meat? And then at the same time, I was thinking, so when the grocery store actually put that price tag on the meat like that, I'm wondering who they thought it was going, who they think is going to buy that? $100? Uh, and see, that's what I'm talking about right there. I think I would have got stopped out of this, but I think the market's probably going up. I think the market's probably going up anyway. We'll see. I'll come back and see what the. I mean, first off, because I didn't say that. That's. I'm trying to figure out where Alfred heard that from. I didn't say that. I didn't even say that. I said who's spending $100 on meat, but whatever. I mean, I'm not. Anyway, but all right, guys. I'm about to go to bed. I'm tired. That's it for me tonight. No, I'm not arguing with you, Gangway, because I ain't say that. So I'm not gonna pause. I'm not doing that because that would just suggest that I did it and I ain't do it. So I ain't gonna do it. But that's it for me tonight. I appreciate everybody that's joined. We'll definitely come back tomorrow morning, and we'll definitely look for more opportunities to earn some more money. And with that said, have a good night, everybody.